Well, it's 8:57 in the morning here. Just heading out to McDonald's right now. I'm going to pick up some coffee. Heading out to Theodore Dam, which is White Sand River Dam. Was out there, I don't know, last week sometime. That was my first time out last week and got skunked. Had a few bites though. So now this week, heading out there again, gonna try my luck. Different strategy to use today. Last week what I did was I used my Rapala lures, kind of big. I was getting hits on them, but then I don't know, maybe they were perch hitting it. It felt like walleye, but I'm not certain for sure. So what I did today was went over down to the local Walmart and got myself some teardrop hooks and some maggot wax worms, and I'm going to see if I can try those and then see what that does. I was watching online on Milliken Fishing. Milliken Fishing, you can find that online. Great guy. Really does a good channel. And watching some other guys, and they break off half of a minnow kind of thing, just to get that scent onto your lure. So today I'm going to try to do 2 tip-ups and 2 tip-ups, and then I'm going to try and do 2 lines. So one line will have my regular rod, and my other rod will be in a rod holder, trying that. See what that's like. Yeah. Got myself a Jiffy auger, gas powered auger. I haven't used it yet. I tried it once at home. I bought it used, and I tried it once at home, and it works fine. But once you get out there, right, see how that goes. Last week the ice was 12 to 14 inches thick, so I'm hoping that it's going to be similar or more. We've had a spell of warm weather, so I'm not too sure what the ice is going to be like. The depth that we were at when we were fishing was 7 feet when I was getting the hits. We drilled at 3 feet also, nothing there, and we drilled at 14 feet, and we got the odd hit there too, but nothing that we were able to catch, me and my buddy then. Also got a Frabill ice shelter, so it's a 2 to 3 man ice shelter. So I'm going to try that out too today. Be my first time using that out there. See what that's like. Be nice to try it out. Hi, can I get a medium 2 cream?
Yeah.
And a medium double, please?
Sure.
That's everything.
Any apple pies, 2 for $12.79?
No, thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Apple pies. Who wants apple pies at 9 a.m. in the morning? I could see as far as dessert goes later on in the afternoon. But first thing in the morning, so yeah, you know what, the temperature right now is -7 degrees. Just it's supposed to warm up today. I think it's supposed to hit like +2 today, so maybe I won't need the shack at all. You know, it's kind of funny because when I was over at I was at home and I had to change my tap hot water faucet, the knob on it, and it was stripped. So I asked the wife, I said, hey, want to go for a ride to Canadian Tire? So she's like, for what? So I explained it, and she goes, sure. So we head over to Canadian Tire, and we're shopping, or I'm shopping for this thing. She's just looking around, and hang on.
medium coffees?
Yep. Thank you. Oh, that's alright.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Dropped my quarter onto the ground, acting like it's freaking freezing out here. Thank you. You too. We got the coffees. Anyway. Got the coffees. Back to my story. So we're walking around Canadian Tire, and I pick up this faucet knob, and she goes, "Is that everything? Or are you wanting to go into the fishing section?" And just like that, right? And so I said, "Well, absolutely." I said, "You know what? I don't come to Canadian Tire and not go to the fishing section, folks." Anyway, so she goes, "Suppose you want to go to the fishing section?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we go over to the fishing section, and I'm looking at the ice shelters, and specifically this one that's for about 2 to 3 man ice shelter. And so Kimberly, my spouse, she goes, "Hun, do you want one of those?" And I kind of looked at her, and you know, it's Christmas time, and I'm like, "Sure." And she goes, "Which one do you want?" And I said, "Well, this one right here." And she goes, "Well, grab it. I'll get it for you for Christmas." And I'm like, "Serious?" And she's like, "Yeah, grab it. Is that the one you want for sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." She says, "Well, grab it then. I'll buy it for you for Christmas. That'll be your Christmas present." I'm like, "Frickin' A." And then she goes, "Is there anything else you need?" Man, you know, like, you don't get that asked that too often. So I'm just like immediately thinking, what do I need? And Canadian Tire has these 3 sleds, and to pull on the snow so that you're not packing everything, carrying everything along as you go. So I said, "Yeah, there's a sled around the corner that I want." And she goes, "Well, which one? Let's go take a look." So she said, "Which one?" There was a small one, a medium one, and a big one. And I don't need a big one. Like, what do I need a big one for? So I said, "Well, this one, the smaller one." And she goes, "You need that?" And I said, "Yeah, I need that to pull my gear." She goes, "Grab it. I'll get that for you too." I'm just like, awesome. And she goes, "That's it?" And I said, "Yeah. You know, I'm not really gonna take advantage of this. The fact that she's asking me anything else. Just grateful that she got me this stuff, because when you're out there on the ice and it's as cold as it's been the last little while, you really need an ice shelter. And I've never had one before, so it's my first one. I've set it up once at home. I haven't yet been out on the ice with it. So today's my first time going to be out there with it. But yeah, you know what? We'll see how today goes, and then we'll take it from there. Hopefully, hammer a lot of them today. Got my ice fishing license, so that'll be a bonus. I also bought a couple ice tips, or not ice tips, but I also bought a couple tip-ups. So I'm going to set those up today as well, with a minnow and a bigger lure. Where we're fishing today is they have pike, walleye, and perch. Now, they said that they've been catching pike there where we're going now, but I believe we're hoping for perch and walleye. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Looks like we got a bite here, folks. Anything down there? Maybe the bite is coming on. Let me get my rod ready.
Oh, it's clear now. It's perfectly.
Looks like down mine. Somebody had to go and throw coffee down there.
I'll teach you.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. One line out there. Have a wax maggot on there. Some guys drilling holes over there. Got my tip up. Some more people over there, far in the distance. That's Kevin. How we doing in here, Kevin?
Very slow today.
Very slow. Yeah, not too much. Not even getting one bite here. You have are you the author of Town Life magazine? What kind of magazine is that?
Yes, I am.
Where can you find that magazine?
It's a digital magazine online.
What's the web address for that?
Townlifemagazine.com.
And you just go there and just buy a subscription, or?
Subscription, or you can buy issue as well. 1 year subscription is like $22, $23 Canadian. Or you can buy by issue, $6 an issue. It's all about towns and how they're making things work in today's crazy world these days.
I seen today on your Facebook page that it said that if you buy a 1 year subscription, you get a second year free.
Yeah, that's for any new subscriber.
Oh, that'd be
Purchase the
fantastic.
First year, you get your second year absolutely free.
And there you have it, folks. Go to his website and subscribe now.